Okay, so I'm up on the roof. I'm gonna take a walk around and look at a few things and talk about a couple of things. First thing I wanted to talk about was the damage to the shingles here. So you could see, like, so when they install the siding, their scaffolding that they use has these long poles, and those poles at the top get fastened to the house. You can see these two holes here, and it looks like that's what these nails were from. And there's a lot, by the way, there's a lot of nails and other stuff on the roof here. But anyways, typically you would go under the shingle, you put your stabilizer arm, fasten it to the roof, and then when you're done, you put the shingle back down, and that's it. Well, here, because they went through the shingles, they did seal them with caulking, but now you have holes in the shingles, and now this is a maintenance item, so every so often you're gonna have to come up and check them out. So what I recommend is just replacing these shingles. It's easy enough to just replace them now, and then you don't have to worry about it. And so you'll see that here as well. There's two holes there, and so what they did is they did that. It's only on this side, only on the gable side, on the rakes of the roof here. So there's two down there, and then there's two up higher. So two there, because you can see they actually use like a white caulking, so that's why you can see those white holes there. And then you see there's two there and two holes there, and then same thing down here further. There's one, two holes down there. So yeah, like I said, not going to be leaking it now, but over time that caulking could dry out and crack. So as far as the roof goes, that looks pretty good. Everything else looks pretty good. This plumbing vent here is a little bit short, so it's supposed to be 6 inches off of the roof, so it does meet that. It's like eight and a half around. From the top of this boot, it's a little, yeah, you got 6.5, so it does meet the requirement. But I like to see them a little bit taller, I like to see them a little bit taller. This is almost excessively tall, so somewhere in between. And what can happen is in the wintertime, snow can build up and can clog your vent. So it's not like a huge deal, because if it does clog the vent, it's only going to be for a short time before it thaws out, and the worst case scenario is you get some gurgling pipes. So not a huge deal, really. This is actually for the radon mitigation system, so that being a little bit higher isn't really too big of a deal. Usually they paint it black. I think they left it unpainted so you can identify it, but painting it black like the other ones protects the PVC from the ultraviolet light from the sun. So yeah, that would be, adding an extension on there would be sort of an upgrade, because it does meet, like I said, it does meet the requirements. Just wanted to mention that, and mostly because in case you ever were to have an issue, you would be like, oh yeah, maybe it's that maybe that plumbing vent has some snow on top of it. So something to keep in mind. But like I say, the roof is looking pretty good. There's at least one other thing I want to talk about. Oh yeah, let's check this dryer vent. Make sure there's no stain in it. There's no screen in it, so we're good. I was just curious if the neighbors had one or not. Theirs does not. Okay. So what I wanted to talk about was that really not the roof, but the joints here in the siding and this trim around this window. They have opened up. So yeah, would re-caulk those. Maybe try to use something like a different caulk. I don't know what kind of caulking they used, but something that will be able to withstand the expansion and contraction as the temperature changes. So, and same thing over here. And another thing I would caulk would be this where this trim meets the siding here. You can see the house wrap behind it. So if that's all done correctly, shouldn't get anything wet, but a little bit of caulking would seal that up and you won't have to worry about it. So what else did I want to talk about? I think that was it. So yeah, that's gonna do it.